What is good, horror horde? This is your boy Horror Gamer back with another video for you, and as you can tell by the title of this video, this is another Horror Gamer Reviews. Now, before I get into my review, just know that your boy Horror Gamer's reviews have spoilers in them all day, every day, so if you haven't seen this movie, go check it out. Come back, let me know in the comment section what you think, whether you agree with me, whether you disagree with me, whether you like the movie, whether you hated it. But just know, anything beyond this point is on you. So, with all that being said, now, as you can tell by the title of this video, we are going to be reviewing Psycho Goreman. Okay, so, what does your boy Horror Gamer have to say about Psycho Goreman? This movie was awesome, okay? This movie was fun. This movie had comedy. This movie had horror. This movie had gore. This movie was literally everything rolled into one. And it did it so well. So, basically, Psycho Goreman is a story about this almighty power. And this, like, creature from another planet who, he's one of the most powerful creatures in existence. Yet, his weakness is this power orb that is found by a little girl. So, this monster with almost nearly unlimited power is on a leash because of a little girl holding this orb. And whoever holds this orb controls this monster. So, the whole movie is basically, he wants to kill this little girl, you know what I mean? He literally tells these people that he's going to kill them once he gets this orb back, but no matter what he does, he has to listen to this little girl because she holds the orb. And it is hilarious. Like, the shit they do, you know what I mean? They make up this game. Like, oh man, like, and the gore in this movie is amazing. Like, the first, like, 10 minutes of the movie, he's ripping people's heads off. Like, it's crazy, the gore. And, like, the special effects and, you know, the big climax, the one fight scene between a whole group of them, and the warrior's death. Wait until you guys see the warrior's death. That's pretty good. But all in all, this movie was a good time. It was fun. It was directed by the same guy who did Leprechaun Returns. And I quite enjoyed Leprechaun Returns because it was like it was the return back to the series, even though, you know, Warwick Davis wasn't in it, but still, like, it was, you know, this Psycho Goreman, it had that kind of twist to it where it was funny, it was gory, it was a good time. And that's what Psycho Goreman was. It was a good time, it was funny. Now, with that being said, there were a couple little things, in my opinion, that didn't really mesh well with me. Like, the little girl, while she was an okay actress, there was times where she was just a little over the top, and you could tell, like, it was forced. You know, a couple times, you know what I'm saying? Not all the time, but there were a couple instances in the movie where she was spewing out the lines, and you could just tell that, you know, she was really forcing these lines through, and it just wasn't natural. Like, she was really over the top. Like, throughout the movie, she was, like, kind of crazy over the top, but there was just a couple times where you could tell, like, either that day her heart just wasn't into it, or I don't know. But there was a couple scenes where she was just way over the top. And then the dad, you know what? I enjoyed the character of the dad, but for a little bit there, you didn't know if it was just a joke or if it was legit how lazy he was. Because I guess apparently this dude was a lazy son of a bitch. You know what I mean? He didn't want to do anything. And but like, the chemistry between the girl and the boy as brother and sister, that was pretty good. Like, they, for being young actors and acting in a horror movie, horror comedy, they did well together. Like, they really meshed well together, and you almost, you know, it was believable that they were brother and sister, you know what I'm saying? And the ending was fun, you know. Psycho Goreman learns what love is, and it was just hilarious because he's like, I will destroy the world out of love, you know what I mean? It was funny. Like, it was a good movie. The dialogue was good. Like, Psycho Goreman, he's a funny character. Like, he keeps, like there's a scene where she has the orb and he comes to their house because she told him to. And the parents are like, "Oh my God, get away from my kids!" And then they're all scared and shit. And fucking the little girl's like, "No, don't worry, he's fine." And the Psycho Goreman's like, "No, be worried, because I'm going to kill you." Like, it's just he didn't show any restraint. It was the funny part, even though that he was physically bound to this little girl because she had the orb and she was able to control him. He wasn't mentally bound, so he was telling them he was going to fuck them up. Like, there was no secret that he was going to fuck them up once he gets that orb back, you know what I'm saying? So, that was fun, and I really enjoyed the movie. I definitely recommend you guys go check it out. But now, with all this being said, what does your boy Horror Gamer give Psycho Goreman? I'm going to have to go 8 out of 10. It was fun. It was a good movie. Like I said, the effects were on point. The gore was on point. There were some instances where the acting felt forced, in my opinion, and that's what kept it from being a 9 or a 10, was because, like I said, you can either really make a movie with the acting or you can really break a movie with the acting. While it didn't break the movie, it didn't make the movie either. You know what I'm saying? Like, that little girl being over the top at points was kind of annoying. And that ultimately is what kept it from being a 9 out of 10 or even a 10 out of 10, was because just some of her line delivery, like I said, I don't know if she was feeling it that day or what, but it really felt forced at certain times, And like I said, over the top is good, but when it's a constant over the top, it does tend to get annoying throughout the movie. But all in all, the movie was fun. I definitely recommend you check it out. Psycho Goreman, rock it. It's definitely worth the watch. I bought it. It was good enough for me to buy. So, but all right, Horror Horde. With all that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this review as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And don't forget, if you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button along with that dingly ding ding button. That way, every time your boy Horror Gamer throws up one of these reviews, that you're in the know. Also, after you're done doing that, run on over to the Horror Gamer Patreon. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. Check out some of the cool perks that we get with being a patron. We got movie nights. We got, just chill. Like, one day I might just say, "Hey guys, let's meet up on Zoom and just chill and talk movies and just have a good time and just, connect." And then, also, remember, I added another perk. Once a month, your boy Horror Gamer is going to have a Patreon-only giveaway. So, all you got to do is be a patron. That enters you. You're automatically entered. I just got to figure out how I'm going to do the giveaway, whether I'm going to do it with the hat or what. But monthly giveaways. So, all right, Horror Horde. And then after you're done doing that, run on over to the Z Network and check out some of the cool stuff we got over there. A bunch of us got together and just created something awesome for you guys. A little bit of everything. Not just horror, a little bit of everything. So, but all right, Horror Horde. With all that being said, I love you guys. Thank you guys. And don't forget, until next time, this is your boy Horror Gamer saying, as always, don't fear the darkness. Embrace it.